Welcome. In this video, I want to tell you about 3 things that took me by surprise as I dug into yoga history and yoga philosophy. My name is Ria, and I'm the founder of CrossYoga. And I'm that kind of person that really likes to know everything. So I can listen to one person, I can read one book. For me, that's just one perspective. So what I'm going to tell you today is from the variety of books and seminars and whatever I have been able to get my hands on. And this is what took me by surprise. First of all, the view of the body. If you go back to the early yoga definitions of yoga, also in the Yoga Sutras, actually the body is not something that should be worshipped, or something that we need to take care of and make healthy and listen to, as we tend to do in yoga today. The body was actually a path into suffering. In our bodies, we experience suffering. It's the body that is reincarnated equal suffering. So what yoga was in the beginning, around 2,000 years ago or so, was yoga that kind of had to shut down the bodily functions. You needed to detach your emotions and control your breath, control your digestive systems and all that in the path and the search for samadhi, which is the blissed, enlightened state. And that took me by surprise because yoga today is so much different in the way that we look at the body than it was back then. Number 2, Sun Salutations. Often we hear that Sun Salutation is a practice that was ancient and 1,000 years ago was there. And before I did yoga, I thought Sun Salutations was something that Buddhist or Hinduistic people did in the temples and had been doing for thousands of years as a worship to the goddesses. But if we look into literature, they were probably invented by a guy called Pradipika, who lived in India and was a dedicated bodybuilder. So he kind of invented those poses into the Sun Salutations with a little bit of bodybuilding, a little bit of yoga, a little bit of maybe dance and gymnastics. And from there, the Sun Salutation has spread out. And some really swear to this is the right Sun Salutation A and this is the right Sun Salutation B. But in reality, there's lots of different variations of the poses. And it's just a matter of how things has developed and what tradition you look into. Number 3, looking into yoga philosophy, we'll find that the body consists of a lot of energy. The nadis, the chakra system is all about having energy balanced in our body and having it flowing. And then you have a lot of practices to help that process of getting the energy right in our bodies. That thinking is not directly Hinduistic, it's not directly Buddhistic, it's actually more tantric. And by this, it's tantric yoga, is not sex yoga, just saying that. But there's so much more to it. But the ideas that hatha yoga Pradipika wrote about actually came from a tantric tradition. He lended a lot of ideas from those different traditions there and wrote the book about hatha yoga, which is the foundation of most modern day philosophy. So it's not something you find directly in the Rig Vedas or the Upanishads writings there, just to make that clear. If you want to know more about all of this, please join me. I want to do some workshops about yoga philosophy, about yoga history, and also what is Christian yoga? Can you do Christian yoga and not spiritual yoga? So let me know if you want to join in. You can write me an email or just sign up on that link down below. And then I'll make sure that you know when I'm going to do a workshop on these themes here. And please let me know if you disagree. I like to discuss things, so write a comment down there if you think that I'm way off, and I would like to know where you get your information if you think I'm way off. All right? Hope to see you, and thank you for liking and subscribing and all that. That's wonderful. Bye-bye.